Well, thank you for staying with us. Let's cross over to Kisumu, where a multinational delegation is expected there today for the Blue Economy Conference that will focus on harnessing Lake Victoria as a shared resource for economic development. AU Envoy for Infrastructure, Raila Odinga, will officially open the two-day conference where the discussion on sustainability of the lake in terms of mitigating the invasive water hyacinth weed will also be tabled. Now, Laura Tieno is live from Kisumu with further details on this. Laura, it's great to see you. Has the event officially begun? Number one, and number two, apart from Raila Odinga, who else are we expecting?
Well, indeed, Zinzi, there's a whole delegation, including 44 governors from the counties encompassed in the Lake Region Economic Bloc. And indeed, the event has not yet started. It has slow start. It was supposed to start at 9 a.m., but so far they're still setting up the stage. So, of course, we expect delays in terms of the conference starting. And as you have rightly put it, there are certain matters that are expected to take center stage, including the sustainable exploitation of Lake Victoria. Remember, Lake Victoria in the early 2000s used to have about 14,000 fishermen who practiced fishing that contributed to about 2% of the country's growth GDP. And as we have seen over the years, the appearance of the invasive water hyacinth weed has led to the decline of fishing in that particular lake, reducing a fishing stock up to 200,000 tons. And therefore, some of the issues that are expected to take center stage will be how to revive the lake in terms of fishing and how to deal with water hyacinth, in as much as several countries have been reported to mitigate the weed on their side, including Tanzania and Uganda. Kenya has still been seen to be lagging behind, and we have seen various players from the Swedish government and the UN as well coming in and pumping in resources of up to 70 million shillings, all in a bid to try and curb that weed. Remember, this conference is also a preamble to the commissioning of the Kisumu port, which is expected to be officially opened anytime before the end of the year. And so this conference will be informing a host of activities that will be going around that lake, and basically how various countries will be benefiting from Lake Victoria as a shared resource between them. Citizen TV has already walked into the Kisumu port, and we can confirm that works are, the port is really taking shape. We saw wagons that will be transporting oil from the Kisumu jetty, which was set up by Kenya Pipeline, and the oil will be transported by rail to Port Bell in Uganda for subsequent distribution to other countries within the Greater Eastern Africa. So, of course, we are waiting for the AU envoy Raila Odinga to officially open the conference, which, as I have said, will somewhat be delaying, because up to now they're still setting the stage. Delegates are arriving, but in a slow pace. We have only seen governors from the 14 Lake Region Economic Bloc counties, but so far the delegation from Uganda has not yet arrived. The delegation from Tanzania is also yet to check in to this two-day conference. But of course, matters of sustainability of Lake Victoria in terms of fishing and pollution as well are expected to take center stage. And of course, those are some of the questions that we will be delving into as soon as the conference kicks off, Zinzi.